Hello students, teachers, parents, history nerds. Hello everybody, and welcome to Nutshelled History, where we lay out the facts, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We continue with our Early America series by looking at a weak confederation. Take a look in the description for a fill-in-the-blanks worksheet that goes along with this video. Okay, let's go. We won the war and we are not colonies anymore. We are a collection of states, United States. Many of the former colonies wrote new state constitutions. A constitution is a document setting up the organization, principles, and processes of a government. Most new state governments consisted of a legislature, the lawmaking body elected by the people, and an executive, usually a governor, to carry out laws. In most states, white men 21 years or older could vote if they owned enough property, but women and African Americans were usually not allowed to vote. Virginia was the first state to have a Bill of Rights, which is a list of essential freedoms that the government is required to respect. The Continental Congress created the Articles of Confederation in 1777, while they were still fighting the war. This plan created a new national government, but left most of the power with the states. Made up of one representative from each state, the national government, or Congress, could pass laws, deal with foreign nations, sign treaties, coin money, and run a post office. However, it's the powers that Congress did not have that made this a weak confederation. Congress could not collect taxes, so it could not pay its debts. States refused to use the currency it printed. Congress could not settle the disputes that arose between states over territory west of the Appalachians. There was no executive branch, so there wasn't really a way to force the states to follow the laws that Congress passed. This government was weak sauce. The Confederation was not absolutely useless. Congress did pass two laws that set up a method for settling the territories, and the states agreed. The first, the Land Ordinance of 1785, divided public western lands into square townships. Within each township were 35 sections that were sold to settlers, and one that was set aside to support schools. This reflected the belief of the nation's leaders that democracy depended on education. The second law, the Northwest Ordinance of 1787, established a government for the Northwest Territory. It guaranteed basic rights to settlers and established a process for creating new states in the territory. Eventually, 5 states would be settled in the Northwest Territory. A post-war depression and economic problems led to change. During the mid-1780s, economic hard times in Massachusetts caused many farmers to lose their land because they could not pay their taxes. In Shays' Rebellion, a group of Massachusetts farmers rose up against the state in protest. The farmers seized control of court buildings, preventing the state government from taking possession of their farms. They also attempted to commandeer a federal arsenal. The rebellion failed, but it led to calls for a stronger national government. Okay, it's recap time. While we were still fighting our war for independence, the Continental Congress created the Articles of Confederation. Their vision was that we would be the United Countries of America, so they created a weak central government. Most of the power was reserved to the states. After we won the war, the states began drawing up state constitutions. Mostly all landowning white dudes could vote, not women or African Americans, mostly. Under the Articles, the central government could do some things. It was what it couldn't do that made it weak. It could declare war, but it couldn't pay for it because it could not tax. The post-war economy went to trash and farmers began losing their farms. Shay wasn't having that, so Shay and some dudes rebelled. Rebellion failed, but the rich white dudes realized that the Articles of Confederation needed to be revised. There you have it, folks. That is a weak confederation nutshelled. Thanks for stopping by Nutshelled History. Go crazy nuts on those like and subscribe buttons. Was Shay crazy nuts? Let us know what you think in the comments down below.